So, I'm not a fan of terrorism. I'm not afraid of saying it. I'm sorry if there's any in. It does frighten me a bit, terrorism. I did speak to a friend about that recently. He said you shouldn't be frightened of terrorism. Apparently, if you look at the stats, it's pretty much impossible that you're going to end up in a terrorist situation. Statistically, pretty much impossible. And I said, well, I'm still scared of it a bit because I still think what's frightening about terrorism is not, it's like you don't know when it's going to happen next, do you? That's what's frightening about it to me. So I tried to do something about this recently. I went on Facebook recently, and I was having a look on Facebook, having a browse, see if I could find a group on Facebook for ISIS that I could join. Not because I want to join ISIS, but I thought if I joined the group, I'd be able to see any upcoming events. And obviously, Mark myself was not attending. I'm not turning up, obviously. Scared of a lot of other things as well, actually, not just terrorism. I'm a hypochondriac, so I'm scared of getting ill and all the things that make me ill as well. So I try and avoid a lot of stuff. Like I don't smoke, for example, because that frightens me. I don't know if you know this, but there's a thing I read a couple of years ago that scared me off smoking. It said every cigarette's supposed to take about 2 minutes off your life. And I saw that and I thought, well, I'm not going to smoke then. I have tried a cigarette once. I planned it. I got up early. So... So I should be in credit. A friend of mine smokes, he smokes 10 cigarettes a day, so I spoke to him about it recently because you care about your friends, don't you? So I said to him, do you not realise what that means if you smoke 10 cigarettes a day? I don't know if you know this, but every one of those cigarettes, I said, takes 2 minutes off your life. So if you smoke 10 a day, you add that up, that works out that you're actually losing 2.5 hours of your life every week, and he told me he didn't mind. Right? And the reason for that is he's just started to do his grocery shopping online. So he actually makes that back. So so you can't argue that, can you? You can't argue that. That's for sure. Yes. So I've got this magic, because I'm a hypochondriac, I often think, you can actually develop the symptoms of illnesses that you don't actually have, like you bring on the physical symptoms of them. I've got an overactive imagination, I guess, and it just does this to me sometimes. Not just illnesses, actually. A few years ago, a weird thing happened to me, where I started developing the physical symptoms of pregnancy. Right? Now, I wasn't pregnant, turns out. What I was doing, I was actually getting some of the actual symptoms of pregnancy, because it turns out what I was doing is I was developing what I called sympathy pains for my pregnant girlfriend, right? So I knew my imagination was getting a bit out of control because I was actually single. Yes. I'm not single, but it's more believable for the act if I am, because people, I don't know, sometimes I'm judged in a way that people imagine me to be single, which is fine. Is not a noise that I like, actually. No, lots of women make that noise. Right? No, you can be quiet now. Women go to me a lot, as if like they think they can, like, because sometimes women look at me, I think they like want to mother me, feed me, look after me, but I'd much rather a woman go foo-ah or something instead. That's much, because you want to be taken seriously as an object of sexual desire when you're an adult. You don't want women going all the time. Right? I tell you how that makes me feel when women go it makes me feel a little bit like a hedgehog. That's how it makes me feel. Yeah. No, because it feels like a lot of people think you're sweet, but probably don't want to sit on you.